think it. Here we
There
go.
you go. There you go.
There it is. Hey, Life Her. It's your girl, Katasha Pope. I'm here once again, all the way from Arizona. I'm your co host for tonight. And y'all know how I do on Taco Tuesday. So I'm with y'all. We have an amazing, amazing interviewer on tonight. We got our girl, Miss Tiffany Jaye, is in the studio.
What's up,
Say hey,
everybody?
everybody.
I'm so glad to be here, meeting Miss Katasha from Chicago, but now in Arizona. So,
Yes. She
so
look, she know our stuff, y'all. This is gonna be a fun interview. So with Tiffany, we have Tiffany, who is a singer, pop and R&B. She's a visual artist as well, creative mind. She's an author. She writes books, many, many things, dancer, entertainer. I mean, she has a whole list, okay, of things that she does that she's mastered at. So on tonight, we're gonna be able to talk to her. She's going to tell us something about her, everything about her, what she got going on. And this is an exciting interview. So y'all just tune in and stay with us tonight. So
mhm.
without further ado, let me have Tiffany J go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, everybody? My name is Tiffany Jaye, as Miss Katasha said. I was born in Brooklyn, New York, and lived in Manhattan for a little bit of while. Then we came down here to Charlotte, North Carolina, where this has been home for several years.
Wow.
So I'm excited to be here. I am representing 646 Entertainment, which is an independent label, and I've been with them for some time with OG Neil. I'm sure you guys have heard about him. Thank you, DJ Spins, for hooking up this interview, and we just gonna get into it.
Let's go. I love it. I love it. So, Tiffany J, I have here my notes. So, about 5 years old, let's step into you went into dancing.
Yes. So I started off with ballet, modern, tap, and jazz
Right.
dance at the Boys Harbor, which is across from what is it? Shoot, I forgot the name of the elementary school, but it's near Central Park up in New York. And so I started there.
Okay.
The first major performance was in the Lincoln Center, and that was a tap
Wow.
dance performance. It was really, really good, really, really fun, and that was my first like major exposure to, I would say, the industry. And then
Okay.
we came down here, and after that, I got into cheerleading, track, and then dance girl with the marching band. Now
Wow.
that was my thing, and so that definitely brought all those memories back to life, and it has never left me ever since.
Wonderful. Now, what started? Who seen you tapping and dancing and around the house and said, "Hold on, she needs to be in."
I think I don't remember if my mom was like she needs to be, but I just happened to be enrolled into it, and ever since then
Okay.
it just kind of stuck. I even found some film pictures. I don't know if you like the not Polaroid, but things that go like
Just
that.
okay.
I
Mm-hmm.
found some of those like from when I
Wow.
was maybe I don't know like 4, and I was like, okay, so I don't know if they were grooming me into getting
Gotcha.
into a certain realm or whatever, but it's been happening ever since I was young. So
Wow. And does it just come natural to you?
yeah.
The dance? Okay.
It just
So
flows.
it's literally a gift. There
Yeah.
you go. Look, y'all, we was having a good time behind the scenes.
We were.
Tiffany J had a beat going. Look,
Right. Come on, y'all.
a natural talent. I love it. And so this dance girl,
Mhm.
what does that consist of? That sounds fun.
So the best way for me to describe it is Beyonce's homecoming at Coachella.
Girl,
Some of
stop.
Does that make sense? Yes. So just
Really?
imagine it was her on stage and you got the dancers back there and the band. That's the whole experience, and that's what I did. So, and also when you go to parades and things like that, and you see the band come by, that's an example.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Or have you seen Drumline?
I love it.
Yeah, yeah, all of that.
Wow. So did you ever want to go professionally with your career in dance?
I thought about it, but I
Hmm.
was like, I don't think I'm going to be a professional dance girl. So I was like, let's move forward and continue to do our art and figure out how we can make money in that way.
Okay.
So yeah, and
Oh,
I'm
gotcha.
still working on music as well. So yeah,
Okay, so let's talk about this becoming an entertainer at 13. What?
I sang my first solo at church, and
Wow.
it was very refreshing, eye opening. It allowed people to see me because I
Okay.
already knew like where I was, so it allowed people to
Okay.
see me. that was great. And ever since then, like I was like, I think I could do this possibly for
Mm.
not really realizing how difficult it would actually be, some years
Mm-hmm.
later. But that definitely was the first major stepping stone to where I am today, as far as being in front of people.
In front of people. Now, were you always singing?
Yeah.
Or okay.
5 years old with the stuffed animals, that was the audience, in the background. And so, yeah, that's what I was doing, singing to them. And then, like I said, I publicly sang in front of some people at my church at 13. But before then, it was just stuffed animals. That's it.
Wow. I mean, so is your mom or anybody a singer, dancer? Is it just
My family, they do sing. My dad, he's a drummer and he
okay?
does photography and things like that. So it's pretty much embedded.
Embedded, musically inclined type family. That is awesome. Okay, so where we go from 13?
Let's see, 13. Let's just go all the way to college.
Okay.
We still did some dancing there. We joined a marching band up in college. I definitely heavily got into my art. That's where I graduated with a BFA in art design. And
Okay.
then after that, you come into the real world and you figure out, okay, everything's not the way I thought it was gonna be.
Right.
But it's okay. And so I'm still working with Neil at this time. I remember when I was a senior in high school, we went to LA to see if I can get signed with what's it called? A&M Records,
Oh,
right?
okay.
I was 17 at the time, and so I was still
Mm-hmm.
very young and wasn't sure of myself, but definitely coming to that as of right now. And
Mm-hmm.
then recently, as of 2018, we went to Atlantic Records to see what was going on. Now that social media is taking the forefront of
Mm-hmm.
how we consume music,
Yeah.
news, and media and things like that, it
Mm-hmm.
was more so of, okay, you've got the talent, you've got the total package, the music, but now we need to make sure that we have your leverage as far as your exposure
Yeah.
to.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we're doing a lot of interviews like this, different campaigns and things like that. So that's
Oh,
what comes into play.
nice. Nice. Somebody said, can you see the comments?
Oh, can I?
Can you
No.
read them? No? Okay. So I'm
No.
going to read them. So someone said, Anthony Hedrick, you're always so
Yes, he's
jazz.
on. Okay, so he's watching. Awesome. It's so good to see you or hear from you. He said he
Oh,
wanted to
nice.
watch. Yeah.
Moxie, you have astounding energy and enthusiasm.
Oh,
You love, girl.
thank you. Thank you.
Okay, so let's see, because I also so you perform throughout those years. You did your talent shows, weddings,
Yep.
national anthems for different sporting events.
Yep.
You just all around and about.
Everywhere.
How are you managing far as
Time.
how what's your pretty much like what's your schedule? I know during that time, pretty sure you were still in school
Right. Right.
and things like that. How was it? Was it overwhelming for you? Is it something that you pretty much managed pretty well?
Sometimes it can be.
Yeah.
Um, I was procrastinating a lot. I would say not so much now, procrastinating now as I did then, but
Mm-hmm.
it's basically you just kind of go with the flow. I definitely finessed a lot, and now
Okay.
I'm learning how to really plan and be more
Mm.
confident within myself so that I can present the best version of me to the audience, if that makes sense. You
Yeah,
know
it
what I mean?
does.
So that's it just comes with time and trial and error. So that's pretty much it. There's some weeks that may be great where everything is hitting all on eights, and then there's
Okay.
weeks where you're just not at your best, and it doesn't mean that you're any worse or any better. It's just life
Yeah.
is coming. It's a journey. And so you're going through your ups and downs, your peaks and valleys, and we continue to rise out on top.
There you go. Look, sometimes life be lifing, right? And I mean, what can we do? You know about it? Like
Ride
you
the
just
wave.
yeah. But like I like how you said that you still rise to the top. At the end of the day, you still rise. That's good. And so during college, I see you pledged.
I did Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
I'm
Yay!
not a Delta, right? But I'm a legacy. And
Okay.
so, yeah. So when I was attending University of Akron, they were
Mhm.
actually suspended. So I never pledged. I
Okay.
know.
I know it happens. I get
But
it.
my niece did. She's at uh
Okay.
Texas A&M.
Okay. That's
And
lovely.
Yeah, yeah. And so she is like living her best life right now.
I'm sure she is.
Yeah, she's living her best life. So that is so cool. Okay, so then now do you intertwine the two, your dancing and your singing together?
Yes. So if you look on some of my videos, you'll
Mm-hmm.
definitely see like choreography and things like that. I feel like that is the ultimate expression of being an entertainer, being able
Hmm.
to utilize like your full body to get
Yes.
the emotion that you want to portray to the audience. So most definitely it is. Even if it's not a full blown choreography, I'm definitely going to be doing some sways, some
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So most definitely.
I love it. Now, do you book? Okay, let me say this. Can someone just reach out to you just for strictly for choreography? Like if you just want to do dance and then singing a separate entity.
And for the choreography, are you saying do they want me to teach them or do they just want me
Yeah,
to?
have you done that with your?
Nobody has asked me to do choreography. That's not necessarily my, I would say, strongest, even though I can
Okay,
do
okay,
that. I'm thinking about maybe looking into instructing as far as for like ballroom, like later in life, we'll see.
okay.
But for singing, most definitely. Somebody in Albany, Georgia, was it Albany? Yeah, Albany. At the Northside Lounge, they randomly came and reached out on my page, and
Wow.
now we've been rocking with them probably since 2018, going
Oh
back a full
wow.
year to perform with their live band there. So that's been pretty cool. And sometimes it just takes that, just continuing to be present and
Yeah.
you never know, you may get called to go to Chicago or to go to
Come on.
Arizona.
Yes.
So yeah, most definitely.
I love it because when I was watching you dance, y'all, lifer, y'all have to check Tiffany Jaye out.
Thank
Cause
you.
I just she's so smooth. And y'all, she not doing all this twerking, all of that. I mean, she's doing like the ballroom, the jazz tap. I mean, when I seen your ballroom, it was beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful. And it just made me think like, oh, I wonder, do you teach? Because I was thinking about when my husband and I got married, we
Mhm.
wanted to teach, we wanted to go to a ballroom class to teach for
Okay.
like our first dance. So that's just what made me ask you, like, do you teach? Because I mean, you just so
Not
smooth with it.
yet.
You just
Not yet. But I would
yeah,
like
you
to.
should definitely look into that. Like,
I could think about it. I would like to. And as soon as I know, I'll definitely hit you up and let you know what's up. And I
so
could
what
probably do
made you
videos,
go
like
into
virtual
that?
videos and things like that. I could do that.
Yeah, what made you go into like the ballroom genre? Like,
I was I wanted to find out something new to do
hmm
outside of my friends. And
hmm
so I went to the Leap of Faith Dance Academy. And then the one girl that was teaching the class there, she linked me up with the Purple Charlotte Steppers Club. And it was like this underground, untouched, untapped community of a whole bunch of Black people that were just
yeah.
dancing. And I was like, where have you guys been all my life? Oh my God,
Why?
it's amazing. So yeah. Ever since then, 2015, I was hooked.
Wow. I mean, it's so beautiful. Like you said, you don't see a lot of us in that genre. And and I just thought it was beautiful. Is that your favorite genre?
It's one of my favorite pastimes. Ballroom and Chicago stepping. It's one of my favorite things to
Ah,
do. I really, really love it.
you doing some Chicago stepping?
Yes, now
Come on now.
looks like you skating on the ground and
I
everything.
know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you definitely gotta come visit. Now,
Mhm.
do you skate too?
I don't. I mean, I can, but I don't
Okay.
do all the cool tricks and stuff.
Okay, okay.
That's the one thing. I mean, God put a whole bunch of doses in my cup, but He was like, that one I'm gonna leave out,
That one
and I'm okay with that. He gonna leave that out.
I I like that. So talk to me about you going into the visual arts.
What I want to have some time to do. Do I have a shirt that I can show you?
Get you a
I
shirt. Get
want
your
to.
shirt.
Let me see. Hold on, people. Hold on, people.
Hold on, y'all. She going to show us something.
I do. I hope I got it. Don't go nowhere. I'm still talking. Okay, here it is. So this is a painting. It's actually downstairs in my studio,
Hmm.
but I got it printed onto a shirt, and I don't know if you could tell or if you could see it.
Oh, did you do that?
Yes,
That's
so
beautiful.
that's there. I like it a lot. It's one of my
I
favorite
love
paintings.
that.
And what I want to do is more time lapses, and so I'll do a time lapse of me doing the artwork, have my music on the background, so you know, okay, well, who's singing that? Oh, that's her. Really, I can get her stuff, and I can also pay for artwork as well. So I'm trying to intertwine, and I'm just trying to get in the right headspace when I'm ready to actually, you know, put some more artwork out there. It's on my website now. There are some things that you could purchase and get it on, like a T-shirt, a pillow, a mug, a phone case, and that's MissTiffanyJ.com/art. You can go there and look at that.
I love that. And so what you like? You
That's an
freehand
oil
that?
painting.
That's what?
That's an oil painting.
Really?
So the the actual painting is literally downstairs in this other room that I have. But I got it now on my website. I went. I got it printed onto a T-shirt.
Wow, that is beautiful. And you do like custom pieces?
I
Like if I
can.
send you a picture?
I can. I can.
Nice, girl. You just got it.
Time management and trying to figure out, okay, when she gonna do this, when she gonna do that. So I'm like, ah.
You just doing it all. Okay, cool. Y'all see that? Okay, I'm gonna come back and get your website so we can put it all down for the people.
Mhm.
Now, so now we got dancing, singing, artists, and now you're an author as well.
I will be. I haven't put
Okay.
anything out as of yet, but I would like to. And I think I would do that last.
Okay.
Once I have my fan base, then
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put out the book so that it'll actually um, immediately take,
Take. Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. What you want to write about?
Well, I have several dreams that I've written down, like actual dreams, not like, oh, I want to be a star. No, but
No.
dreams
Yeah.
where
Mm-hmm.
it's like I went to sleep and I woke back up and I wrote them down and wrote them out.
So you're
So
a dreamer.
yeah, like I've had
Right.
those and they're written out like they're short stories. And I would love to sort of
Wow.
take them and adapt them into film somehow. That would be really cool to see like it actually on.
Actually, come.
Yes. So we'll
Nice.
see. There's that. Some of the book is like a memoir of just basically like my life and their poems and their songs. So we'll see. I probably need to sit down with a publisher or someone like an editor and see how we can piece things together and what's the best presentation that we can give out for the more of our money. You know?
I know that's right. All types of revenues of income. Look,
Right? That's the goal.
that's the ultimate goal. And and then the fact that you're going to release, very authentic. You know what I mean? You could tell your work is you're passionate about what you do. I can see how you talk about it. I can feel your spirit,
Thank
the
you.
vibe. So I know even in that writing, it's going to be so authentic and so real
Yes,
that
yes.
you're going to have such a relatable audience. You know what I mean? So we definitely have to do a follow up with Life Her so that we can promote that as well. I'm a reader. I love to read. I'm a
Okay.
dreamer. I love the fact that your dreams are so detailed because that's the thing with me. Like everyone said, keep your pen and paper because my dreams only last outside of me in reality about 5 minutes. And I'd be like, oh my goodness, if I just would have wrote it down, you know what I mean? And so I love that you
I
can
can
be,
show you something like, for
yeah,
example, let me see, docs. So where is it at? Let's go here. And I want to just open up with something really briefly. Like,
okay, let's go.
and the book, I wanted it to be called like Two Strikes Black Female because my mom used to always say, you have two strikes against you, you're black
Oh
and you're female.
wow.
Okay.
Okay, mom. Yes.
So shoot, I'm trying to hurry. Let's see,
No,
trend.
yes, you fine.
There's one called Battleground that I want to read. Not the whole thing because it's
Yeah.
still
Mhm.
pretty, it's pretty long.
Are we getting like a little exclusive here on Life Her? Look.
Okay. This was November the 1st, 2016 when I wrote this. So
Oh
I'm just
wow.
going to read very briefly. It's
Okay.
a battleground. Somehow my mind went back in time where there was deep tension. Blacks and whites did not get along, but they did mix in blood due to battle, in blood due to rapes, and in blood due to
Mm.
killings. Their souls were forever intertwined with the burden of hatred for one another. The will to survive meant, the will to survive for one meant death for another. Death to
Mm.
one's dignity or death to one's pride. Death in numbers, death in the soul of one who feels no compassion by only, but only for their kind. All blood bleeds the same, but the
Mm.
skin screams out loud, shame, shame, shame. What did any of us do to deserve such a tragic fate? We want to live, we want to grow. And as we devise our plans, the adversary comes to thwart everything we reap and sow. And then it goes into the actual story of how, we were trying to save somebody.
Wow.
It just goes deep into it. Like, it's,
Tiffany
but
J, that's beautiful. Yeah, I'm like, keep going.
I could, but, but
I
yeah.
know, I know. It was a little exclusive piece. That is awesome. And so that's pretty much the outline of what you have for your dreams. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I set it up based on the initial that I got from it. And then I go into, it might even talk about the sky or, just painting the picture of what,
Yeah.
so yeah, most definitely.
Oh yeah. It's gonna hit. It's gonna be a number one seller. I can tell already. It is so detailed and so I felt like I was there, like I went back with you. So that yeah, that's the whole
Yeah,
point, right? And I'm the reader. If it don't catch me like at the first sentence, I'm like, okay, I'll come back to it. You
but
know,
that, I think, yeah, you're
that
like,
caught me. I
exactly.
was very intrigued. So good.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. So then, what else do you have coming up?
I want to put out another single called First Time. It's already done. I got to get up with the rapper and talk to him about it and see if we can do a video and things like that. Right now, we have several performances coming up. One in September. Then I think I'm going back to Albany in November ish. And then I know for sure, excuse me,
Mm-hmm.
woo, we're going to Texas in December
Oh,
twice. We're going for Texas Fleet Week with the Texas Fleet DJs, and then I'm going again for dance for ISDC, which is the International Swing Dance Championship.
wow. Okay. Busy.
Yeah, a lot of traveling.
Yes, ma'am. So where can the people keep up with you?
You can
Where?
always keep up all things Tiffany Jaye or at
Okay.
MissTiffanyJ.com or Miss Tiffany Jaye on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, all the stuff. Miss Tiffany Jaye.
And that's MISS or MS?
MS.
MS.
MSTIFFANYJAYE.
Okay, y'all heard it. Miss Tiffany J on all social media handles. Follow and support. Now, what's the website so that we can? You said on this website we can purchase artwork.
So that's
Okay.
MissTiffanyJ.com again as
Okay.
well. And then slash, you can look up music/art slash whatever. The when you first get on the page, it will show you the 4 disciplines, which should be music, art, dance, and podcast. So there's
Oh,
a podcast up there too where I'm talking.
you podcasting? God, stop.
You'll see it's about 130 or so episodes, and then you could just listen. It's a
Now, is
daily.
this on you? You have your own podcast network?
Yeah, I put it up. I mean, I could easily do it straight from my phone, or I can do it from my computer. Or
Nice.
whatever.
What's the name of the podcast so we can check
About
that
10 minutes
out?
with Tiffany J.
What's it called?
10 minutes with Tiffany J.
Oh, I love that.
Well, it's just I wanted to capture. Just imagine whoever
Mhm.
your favorite artist is, right?
Mhm.
Let's say right now I'm thinking of Beyonce, Kevin Ross, Ryan Leslie. So let's say if they had a podcast where they just woke up in the morning and they said their thoughts, or they got off
Mhm.
stage and they were talking, or they just got in the limo, or whatever, or they just got
Mhm.
done doing the Breakfast Club. Wouldn't you want to know the inner workings of what that is and what they?
Yeah.
So that's kind of like it's just a day in the life of an upcoming artist. How I jump in
Wow.
and mix in my gifts and talents, and so it's there for when later in life we can always pull back to it and look at the references of where I've been
Where
throughout my.
you been? Yeah. I like that. Girl, you're so creative. It's like you have seriously like how some people just do stuff just to do stuff,
Mhm.
but it's like you have a purpose behind everything that you do, and I love that.
Thank you.
You are trying to do purposeful things, putting out
That's the
purposeful things. You know what I mean? I really really love that. And it comes out in all your art and the things that you do. That is so dope.
so
10 minutes with Tiffany J. I like that.
now there may be other things added to it, but I want to do it's just a segment. It's 10 minutes
Yeah.
of me just talking to you and just giving out, my words of wisdom or just talking about my day.
Love it. Now, what about the future? Where do you see yourself? Where's Tiffany J 5 years from now?
Wow. I would love to be married, maybe with a kid or two. I would love to be well into my music. Um, I don't. No, I don't know. All the things that we talked about, maybe
Yeah.
that book put out there. I definitely want to be flourishing into my art, and let's say if once a week I could put something out that would take care of like my finances and carry me
Mm-hmm.
through, I can take that and invest more into my music. I want to be able to do all those things
Gotcha.
to the fullest, and so basically, I would say maybe living off of my craft, if that
I
makes sense.
love that.
You
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? That's the goal,
Yeah.
and trying
That's
to
the
get
goal.
to that.
Wonderful. Now, is there one that you would like to pursue more than the other?
No,
Okay.
all at the same time.
All
That's
of,
it.
I
Because
love
people act, they do movies, they do their own stuff, and so why can't
you can.
I?
You
Yeah.
sure enough can. Look,
Yeah.
it is definitely possible. I love that. Now, is there anything before we wrap up for somebody that is inspiring, far as artists, whatever they may be trying to do or trying to
Mhm.
pursue? What could you tell them? Some like words of advice. What would you say for them or to them, to that individual?
Um, Stay focused. Don't
Hmm.
let anything or anyone, not even yourself, knock you off your focus. You know
Mm,
exactly where you need to be. Everything is going to be okay. And if you need someone to talk to, make sure you have those people that you can be 100%
mm,
emotionally safe and sober with so that they can help you and hold you get from point A to point B. That's what I would say.
that's good.
Life's not only about your craft, but it's about life and you and making sure that you feel good as you go through life. So that,
Yeah. I think that point that you brought up is amazing because right now we're in this, not even in the pandemic of COVID, but just I would say the pandemic of mental health.
yes, all of
It's
that.
yeah, you know what I mean? And it's not talked about. And
Hmm.
I mental health is very dear and important to me. And I love that you brought that point up. How has that advice you worked for yourself for
Um,
in for mental
I have
health
to take it
wise?
more often. I just have to take it
Mm,
more often
that's
and
good.
make sure that I
Mhm.
trust myself with what I know is real and what is true. And
Mhm.
especially the thing about not being distracted. Just make
Yeah,
sure that you stay true so that you can stay safe, if that makes sense. So yeah.
definitely makes sense. Well, I received that. I feel like I juggle a lot of crafts, and I do would like to love and leave my 9 to 5,
Mhm.
and really pursue, like you say, what you love to do, make your goals work for you. You know what I mean?
Right,
And
right.
so I like that focus. And I love the fact that you said you can do it all. Because sometimes I get in my own mindset and said, okay, Tasha, just focus on hair right now. You can't
Right.
do it, the event planning, or you can't do it's just like so, but I want to do it all. And why can't I?
I think it's all about, like we said, time management,
Mhm.
planning, and looking at us. Wheel of Fortune, and how they spin the wheel at the end.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
so look at yourself as that. You're not just one piece of the pie. You know what
Mhm.
I mean?
Yeah,
You can be all of those things. And then in turn, everyone's not going to accept all of who you are. So
that's
I think it's
good.
good that, okay, for your people that need their hair done, you can be that for them. For the
Mhm.
people that what else did you say that you
Event planning.
yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So for the event planning, I mean, those can still go hand in hand. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It just depends. But you can't be everything for everybody, but at least you can
Yeah.
be for yourself. So some days you just spin it and this is where you're going to be at and you can give your 100% to that. And that's cool. And
I
it could
like
be like
that.
that for a month,
Mhm.
month off, and I'm going to do this. And every now and then, if I want to do hair, cool. But I'm event planning this for the 6 months, and you can make it work.
I love that. I love that wheel. Because that's so true. That is really really true because a lot of us do have more than one talent,
Hmm.
more than one goal that they want to achieve. And so I love that, hey, today this month I'm going to just focus on this. Not I'm a I mean, we kind of do it anyway.
Right.
You
But
know what I'm
but having an intentional mindset about it, that's
Yes.
the difference. You
It
get
is
what I'm saying?
that's it.
Sometimes you just
Yes.
going with the flow and you can't get the best result in doing that. But when you are intentional, then yes.
There it is. Come on, Tiffany. You just wrapping this thing up for me. I love it. I love it. So y'all, look, Miss Tiffany, if you are just tuning in, I see some people coming in. We have Tiffany Jaye, who is a singer, pop and R&B. She's also a dancer, entertainer. She's in the arts, guys. She's an artist, and she's on her way to be an author. And y'all, when I tell you she's a gem that has all these gifts and talents, we can follow her on Miss Tiffany Jaye, MS Tiffany TIFFANY JAY with an E. And you can also do backslash music arts. You'll find her. She's also on YouTube. It's Miss Tiffany Jaye on YouTube as well, right?
Tiffany Jaye onto YouTube, I think.
Okay. YouTube is Tiffany Jaye. Follow her, y'all, on YouTube. On her website, Miss Tiffany Jaye. We can go in there and support y'all her artwork. Show them your art one more time. Y'all, she's doing this with, you said with oil?
This was an oil painting that I went and I got it put on a t-shirt.
That's beautiful.
That's my friend on there. So.
Y'all, she's doing it all. Okay, check it out. Check her out. And can we follow your music on there too, Tiffany? You said the
Yeah.
Tiffany Jaye / music, right?
Mm-hmm. You can do
okay.
apply the music and everything from up there. Even if you put in Tiffany Jaye into Google, everything should pop up for you as well.
She's there, y'all. She got a new single that she's getting ready to come out with. What's the name?
So right now we're promoting Calling Me.
Calling Me?
Calling Me, yeah. I bet you.
Come on.
Oh, I bet you'll be. Yeah. Call it. You was
Calling Me, y'all. Look.
I can't. Oh man. But
yes. So check her out. Her single "Calling Me" on all music platforms, y'all. Please go and support. She will be back with us to do a follow-up because we got to talk about this book. She got some major things coming up. Hey, do you travel to other cities? I may want you out here in Arizona.
Just set it up.
Okay.
If you put in, just send me an email, contact at misstiffanyj.com or whatever. I'll forward it to my manager and we'll, chop it up and then we'll make it happen.
Perfect. Because we put together like a lot of night of the arts and things like that. That'd Girl, cool. You're gonna be in all the categories.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That'd be so cool though.
Yeah, definitely. So Tiff, anything else you want to say before we end this beautiful night?
Continue to be joyous, upbeat, and be blessed, you people.
All righty. Y'all heard it. So make sure y'all watch the replay for those that's just tuning in or those that couldn't tune in tonight. Please check out this replay and let's go support Tiffany Jaye, y'all. Let's go and support, blow her line up, buy her artwork, get her music, do what we can. And I can't wait to get this book because y'all, she gave us a little snippet. Look, she gave us a little bit. I'm ready.
Now, I will tell you this: if you go to misstiffanyj.com/podcast, right, and look for the episode called "A Run In with the Streetcar Gang." That one I read. That's a dream I had, and that you can listen. Yeah.
Okay.
Listen to that, and that is that'll be cool.
Okay, y'all heard her. Check it out. Let's go on this podcast. I'm definitely gonna go check it out. Tiffany, it was such an honor and a blessing to have you on with us tonight. Your joy, your vibe, everything about it was just that energy. I received it. So I wish you nothing but blessings on all your endeavors, favor to you and everything that you touch. And I can't wait to see you because I know I'm gonna see you soon. So
cool.
Please, let's do a follow-up, okay? And stay in contact.
I'll find you online too.
Yes. I'm Katasha Pope. That's my Facebook, okay? So go ahead and add me. I'm going to go add you too on here as well. Awesome. Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good night. Thanks, Life Her. Once again, we're ending another amazing episode, another interview with Miss Tiffany Jaye. Y'all check it out. Watch the replay. Other than that, that's it for tonight. I think we have Yvette back on tomorrow and Thursday and Marissa Friday night. So we check y'all later, Life Her. Love y'all. Good night. Bye, Tiffany.